Okay, let's see how it goes. Feet are on the ground. You can feel them. The knees are bent. Hips relaxed. Soften the neck and shoulders. 5 movements for the bird frolic, plus breath work, and 1 warm up. Bring the hips forward. Squeeze the muscles in the legs as the hands come above the head. And back down. Empty the breath all the way out. Shift the weight into one leg and lift the other leg behind you. Float the hands up to the shoulders. Stay nice and soft. Touch the toes, roll into the foot. Take a deep breath. Inhale, hips forward, squeeze the muscles in the legs, keep the back safe. And exhale. Don't shift your weight yet. Empty the breath all the way out. Shift the weight in the other leg. Send the opposite behind you. Inhale, the arms to the shoulders. Exhale, float the hands down, touch the toe, roll into the feet. Take a deep breath, hips forward, big smile. Exhale. Shift the weight, float the hands up. A few more times just to get grounded in the present moment. Strengthen the legs, strengthen the connection to the earth. Empty all the way out. Increase your balance. Get soft in the upper body. And lengthen the breath. Nice and slow inhale. All the way up. More. All the way out. Nice and slow. Shift the weight. Last one here. Float the hands up. Stay soft. Exhale. Float the hands up out to the sides, all the way above the head, back of the hands towards each other. I'm going to bring my feet a little closer together. You don't need to. And we'll drop the arms. We'll hinge at the hips, hang forward, release the skull. Release the low back. We inhale. Stand tall, lift the hands up above the head. Exhale. I'm not strengthening my legs very much. There is a subtle bend in the knees, but for the most part, I'm just hinging and crossing my wrists, releasing my upper body. The bird resting on its nest. Inhale. And exhale. Release the belly to the thighs. Release the back of the body. Slow inhale, standing tall. Careful with your spine. A few more times. Exhale and hinge. Hang forward. Release the upper body. Stand tall. Breathe deep. A lot of strengthening the legs in this form while creating spacious, elevated energy in the spine, in the upper body. One more time, deep breath. And a forward fold. Stand tall. Float the hands up just to the shoulders. And then back down. We'll step back out to about shoulder width. We'll inhale, float the hands up. Exhale, float the hands down. Bird flapping is the first movement in the frolic form. Bird flapping. It has this idea of preparation. Like a bird waking up, stretching its wings, collecting some sun, drying off, preparing to take flight. This one has a staggered stance. So let's do the opposite of each other, where we'll mirror each other. Sink the weight into your right leg, step straight forward with your left. Shift the weight forward, shift the weight back, check the hips, check the knees, sink down, drop the tailbone, straighten the knees, float the hands out. Your left arm in alignment with your left leg, the right arm out to the right, in alignment with your right leg. Bend the knees, empty the breath. Stand tall, no tension in the upper body. Bend the knees. Strengthen the legs, strengthen your foundation, and create some levity, some spaciousness, some suppleness in the upper body. Inhale, last one here. We'll exhale, sink down, and turn the hips. Now float your left arm out to your left and your right arm in front of the body. Bend the knees, sink down. Slow, deep breathing. Pumping the energy of the earth up and down. Staying connected, rooted, even as we prepare for flight. Last one here, we'll exhale, turn the hips forward, and let's do three little pumps right here with the hands in front of the body. Deep breath, straighten the legs, exhale, energy back down. Slow inhale, slow exhale. Shift the weight. No, you know what? Stay right in the center here for the deep breath in, and then as we exhale, hands come by the hips, we shift the weight forward. Come off the heel of the back toe onto the toes. Fully grounded in my front leg now. Just take a breath here. Settle into your structure. If you want to lift that back leg, take a little flight. We can strengthen the muscles in the front leg. Let's step back. Float the hands up. Inhale. And exhale. Out to the sides. One. Let's just do one more little flying here in this parallel stance, and then we'll sink down in the left leg. Step straight forward with your right. Shift the weight forward. Shift the weight back. Settle down right in the middle. And we'll float the hands up. Right hand in front of the body to the right leg. Left hand out to the left. Bend the knees. Float the hands down, stand tall, breathe deep. Last one, nice and soft in the upper body. Sink down, turn the hips. Left hand in front, right hand out to the right. Bend the knees, connect to the earth. Bring that energy up. Feeling supported, nurtured. So that we can flap our wings and take off. One more here, deep breath. Bend the knees, turn the hips towards me, and a few more. Right to the front, both hands in the front. My weight still stays in the center of my legs. Grounded in the middle, inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Deep breath. Soft upper body. Sink down. Shift the weight forward. Slide the toes forward in that back leg. And then again, settle in, sink down into your front leg, get rooted. And if it feels okay today, lift that back leg and take flight. Soar. And then we'll step back, we'll inhale, float the hands up. Exhale down. Bird flapping, bird preparing to take flight. Bird gazes, step straight forward with your left leg, sink down into your right. Small step here, step back, step forward, shift the weight back, shift the weight forward, shift the weight back, lift the forward toes, turn them out to your left, and then shift the weight forward, come off that back heel, and then sink down, connected to the earth, rooted. Your left hand behind you, your right hand to the chest. There's an inhale and an expansion, and an exhale. Feel your connection to the earth. Bird gazes. Bird looks behind. Inhale, press through the palm, specifically the thumb and the ring finger, or thumb and index finger. Lungs and large intestine meridian activated. We'll step back, float the hands back and up. Inhale and exhale. Sink down into your left leg. Step straight forward with your right. Shift the weight. Shift the weight. Check hips, knees, pelvis, ankles. Turn the toes out of the front leg. Shift the weight. Forward and back. Come off that back heel. So we're very rooted in the front leg. Your right hand reaches behind you, your left hand to the lungs. You could sink the chest a little as you exhale, and then inhale and stand tall. Bring energy into the lungs. Exhale, release down to the earth. Inhale, press to the hands and stretch. Hands down, step back, float the hands up and down. Let's do a few of them out to the sides. That was the bird flapping, the preparation. The bird gazes behind, bird looks behind. Two little preparation for flights. Movements to help us prepare to take off, and then the third movement in the frolic form is the bird takes off. This one we'll get into with this fancy little wrist cross. It'll look like this, wrist cross in front of the body and then out to the side. Let's float them up out here once, and then we'll sink down into your right leg. Shift the weight into your right leg. Come onto the toes of the left foot. Cross the wrist. Inhale. And exhale. Sink down into that right leg. Get super light in your left. Toes are barely touching. Inhale. This one we have a big, more expansion in the chest. We inhale to the front of the lungs and then the back of the lungs. Very rooted in your right leg. Left leg could lift at any time. We're just using it for balance. If you like to lift the leg, breathe. Still open up that chest. Exhale. The leg stays in the air and you empty from the back of the lungs. Inhale to the front. Open the chest. Exhale. Sink the chest. One more time. In and out. Toes touch. Try that style of flying where we open the chest and sink the chest. It's a lot easier when we have both legs on the ground. Deep breath, big smile, empty all the way out. One more time here. And then we'll sink down into that left leg, get real rooted here, come onto the toes, and we'll cross the wrists. Inhaling and exhaling, sink down into that leg. Open that chest up with a deep breath. Sink the chest. Once you're feeling rooted in the leg, you can lift the front leg, open the chest, and empty. Slow breathing. One more time, open that heart up, and then we'll touch the toes, roll into the foot. Bird takes off, and then the bird soars. Float the hands up, let's press through the palms. Press through the palms, soften those shoulders back and down. Feel your feet on the ground, and then hinge to one side. Stretch to the side of the body. Stretch through the side of the body, and then we figure 8 in the hips. A little movement, flying, soaring through the air. Other direction with the hips. Mobilize the pelvis and the hips. Hands down, take one flap. We're gonna sink into your right leg, step forward with the left. Not too far forward, not too far back, right in the middle. Not too high up with the shoulders, not too straight with the arms. Bent but not bent, straight but not straight. And hinge. Hinge. Figure 8. High in the sky. Soaring above all the craziness down at Earth. Other way, swivel the other way. We'll step back, drop the arms, float them up with the breath. Sink down into that left leg, float those hands up, step forward with the right. Not too far forward, not too far back, right in the middle, and hinge. Hinge. Soar. Other way. All right. Step on back, drop those hands, cross the wrists in front of the heart. Last one is bird landing. Bending the knees, hinging, inhaling, wrists crossed at the heart. We exhale, sink down. Inhale, gather that earth energy, let it surround the body. Exhale, and inhale. Okay. If you're facing me, you could turn your hips a little to the left, sink down. Inhale, cross the wrists, come up to the left. Just 2 more times over here. Release down to the earth, bring that energy all the way around the body, come through the center. Hips forward, hips to your right. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, sink down. One more to the front. Release, hinge, deep breath. Cross the hands in front of the belly. Feel rooted to the earth, connected, grounded, and high in the sky, plugged into the energy above you, far from the bullshit. Lots of spaciousness, lots of levity, lots of enthusiasm. We can cultivate some courage when we know we can just fly on out of here. One more deep breath. Big sigh. Okay, thanks for playing Bird Chi.